Thanks for checking in for some active weather coverage as we start off Tuesday. It was an early start for the active weather. And Mark Robinson, normally you have to drive maybe a few hours to find the storms. Luckily, you didn't have to do that today because it was bright and early right in your backyard. What did you see?
Yeah, definitely right in my backyard, in the middle of the night. So yes, very early morning or very, very late at night. But yeah, the storms that came through, they were kind of fascinating because the main thing with them was the lightning. Now, I've been down in Tornado Valley. I've seen the big supercells and the big systems down in Texas, Oklahoma, and the amount of lightning those can produce is impressive. This system, as it came through parts of southern Ontario, it was the same amount of lightning I've seen on some of those really big storms down south. So much lightning that the thunder was continuous. The thunder just kept going. It never stopped until finally the line sort of passed Guelph and into the GTA. But definitely, I'm going to have some caffeine this morning just to keep going because, yeah, that was late at night.
Yeah, you're going to need the caffeine because you have more work to do this afternoon. This is just round one of round two. And possibly the more impressive storms is still to come with the cold front. What's your plan for this afternoon?
Yeah, now this one was an interesting one to watch because the big question was that fuel for the storms going to get past the lakes? Those lakes are very, very cold. There's some ice still, I believe, on Lake Erie. Very cold lakes, really modifies that air mass as it gets over top, but looks like there's enough oomph with this to get over those lakes, to give us some fuel in southern Ontario, and then we're going to slap a cold front through that. We could see some impressive storms, and I want to show you, I have this ready. This is my hail shield on top of the car because we could see some very big hail with these storms as they come through. Something definitely to be aware of as you get into the late afternoon, early evening with these storms. We could see some severe thunderstorms in there. So it's something I'm going to be out and about and trying to show off what we're seeing, and I'm very happy that I'm no longer looking at snow.
Yeah, if there's anyone happy to see storms, it's you. We'll check back in with you throughout the day, Mark. Yeah, he'll be on the road this afternoon, and you don't have to go really anywhere this afternoon if you're wanting to find a storm. They're going to be coming to everyone. What won't be coming to everyone today is the warmth. So look at that contrast from Hamilton to Cobourg. That is all thanks to the two air masses just coincidentally meeting over the GTA, as well as some of that cold air coming off of the lakes. Now, that risk for any strong to severe storms will get up to about the GTA once again with the next round. Now, this cold front, it's going to be feeding on some pretty impressive energy for this time of year, right around Mark's stomping ground. So Guelph, Kitchener, Hanover, kind of on the northern edge of that, and that'll be late afternoon into the evening, and then you see it gets swept out by the actual cold front. So the storms coming across Lake Huron, once they get across, they might kind of get an extra gear once they get into that energy before getting to the GTA around 6 o'clock. London, Sarnia, Windsor, you could be looking at a round coming in around 10 o'clock as well. And then we'll turn our focus to the next storm.